Hello? Hello? What's up, you guys? Good afternoon. It is 1 p.m. where I'm at, and today we are going to. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing today, dude. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What's up, color guys in the chat? People that have stars, welcome. Everyone else that's gray, ugh. Ew. You know, being gray was so like 2025. Oh shit. I mean, 2024. Sorry. Yeah. Being gray is so old, dude. Now, so check it out. What's up, Official Soda Gaming? Hello. What up, Keanu? Hello, Brenda. What's up, Big Ron? Robin, are you broke or are you broken? Here, look. What's going on, Italo? I saw Teresa here earlier. Where's Teresa at? Alright, listen. Today, we're gonna have... How was my empty bed? Dude. Alright, look. So, this weekend, I was with my girlfriend in Los Angeles, and we did the Pokemon Go tour. And it was fun. I saw a guy named Jeff, who was a fan in the very beginning, and I saw... So check this out. We went to go get some... Hold on, this TV's loud in the game. Hold on, let me move away from this area for 1 second. Hold on. There we go. Hold on. Who's blowing shit up? Is that a tank? What is this dude doing over here? Hold on. So you can see him. He's like, oh. Yeah, he's somewhere over there in the water. What is he doing? He blew up! What was he doing over there? What's going on? Alright. Okay, so look. This weekend, I hung out with my girlfriend, right? And we went to Los Angeles to do the Pokemon Go tour. I ran into a fan named Jeff who was with his girlfriend. He recognized me because of my voice. He said I looked familiar, but I was wearing glasses, and I thought I was like incognito and in a perfect disguise. But I guess he saw me. And then later on, right? Later on, we were in line so that she could get an agua fresca pineapple, right? And a what was the other thing? She got loaded fries. Let me tell you, those shits were unloaded. They needed to be reloaded. Okay, because they were fucking whack, dude. They were whack. But yeah, as we were leaving the line, like they had rows where you stand in line, like, you know, where you walk and they corral you like cattle and shit. Well, there was this guy that was standing there, okay? There was this guy that was standing there, and like his back was to us. And it's like, oh man, I was gonna tell her, because you know, normally I make comments on everything. As much as you guys hear me make comments in my stream, I do that in real life. So I saw this guy, and I was kind of like, yeah, Van Roos, I didn't tell you, but there was this dude, right? There was this dude who was in the fucking line, but he was just standing there. It's like, get out of the way so we can leave. Like, we couldn't go past him. He was covering the whole lane, so we're trying to walk past him, and then this guy like generously and like notices. He noticed, so he's like, hey, come over here, you're in the way. He tells his friend that, and he's, oh, and the guy just goes, oh, I'm sorry, and he moves out past the way. And I'm like, oh my fucking gosh, right? Because I don't know. Here's the things that piss me off. Let me tell you. One, manners. I fucking hate when people have no manners. When nobody can say please or thank you. Or you're not you're welcome. You're welcome is not it's not your welcome isn't really that important. And in California, you don't really say you're welcome. You usually kind of say yeah, or no worries, or no problem. And that's the thing, I've never heard anyone else say that kind of stuff, right? So if you hold the door for an old lady and stuff like that, and she'll like, thank you, Sonny. You're like, yep, or no problem, right? You're like, all right, cool. You're just like cool about it, you know? And you just leave it alone like that, right? So, yeah, this, this fucking, this dude, like, we walked past him, right? It was a guy, no, two guys and a girl. So we take like 10 steps away, and then I'm looking for a Pokestop, all right, at this place, all right? I'm looking for this Pokestop, and what was that called? In the World Tour, in the Pokemon Tour, I mean, there's like stops that have like symbols and are characters and stuff like that. They have like a scavenger hunt. So we were looking for the last one. I was trying to find the last one, and I hear Louis, like all like small and feeble, like Louis. So I turn around and I notice that it's the people that were blocked. Well, it was that guy that was blocking the way out from the line. And I turn around, I'm like, hey, what's up? They're like, hey, it is you. I'm like, yeah. I was like, hey, I have a question. Because obviously, if you're here, this was in the Rose Bowl Stadium. So if you're there, you obviously have, like, you're there for Pokemon. And you kind of know what's up. So I asked them if they could help me, like, find this thing, and they weren't able to help me. The only thing is, I felt bad because I wasn't sure if I should have, offered a picture. Normally, you know, like when people say, hey, what's up, blah, 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 you know, you say hi and all that. But to not make things weird, like, oh, shit, that lightning sounds good. Or, sorry, the thunder, right? You see lightning, you hear thunder. But anyways, yeah, that fucking, I wasn't mad because they were blocking my way or anything. I felt bad, though. I felt bad because, like, you know, I was wondering if, like, they should have, if they wanted to take a picture, you know? I don't know if I didn't seem inviting enough because I was really looking at my phone like, I need to find this. I need to find this thing, right? I need to find this. And then the girl, it's funny because, like, she was, like, waving all shyly to my girlfriend, kind of like, hi. And she said hi back. But I wasn't sure if she actually did say hi, you know? Arfa! I'm level, let me see. You should have came down for this, Orpha. You should have came down for this Pokemon thingy. For the Pokemon Go tour. It was in Los Angeles, man. Dude, I get envious of these people that play. I make fun of them because they have, like, there's this guy that, had a, what is that called? He had a phone on his wrist, and it looked cool. But I'm like, fucking nerd. Look, I only brought one phone, alright? I only want to do, like, one. You know what I'm saying? But, Choncho, yes. See, that talk right there, Choncho, that's Pokemon Go loser talk to me. Like, this is what I hate about Pokemon Go players, alright? I hate, alright, you know how, like, I digress and things like that? I hate when people ask for, show me your shundos. Let me see your hundos. Let me see your nundos. Yes, Orpha! How many nundos you got? How many shundos? It's like, ugh. Like, dude. Fuck. How many perfects? You got a perfect? Like, it just sounds so lame. And look, there was a wholesome moment over there, right? There was a for real, Orpha. But no, I'm not sad. I'm not sad or anything, you guys. So the thing is, all right. So what my tweet is about and stuff like that is because, yeah, you know, I've been hanging out a lot with, you know, girl Louie, and like, it's just sad when you, like, you're not together because, like, life takes you apart. Like, you gotta go back to your dwelling, I gotta go back to my dorm room and shit like that, and it's just like, you know. So I'm kind of like, man, Orpha, Orpha. We have to have a talk though. We have to have a talk. I need a couple reality checks for real. No. I wanna say stuff that I don't want to say in chat yet. That dude. So I told you guys, right? In March, I told you in March that that I'll try to have some what is that called? Membership stuff. I'll make my updates in March. I will. All right, in March. But yeah, dude, like look, when you go to a Pokemon event, there's just no way you're not going to get a shiny, all right? For all the dorks that are like, "Did you get a shiny?" It's like yes, dude. Yes, I did. It's not a surprise. It's not a surprise to get shinies in Pokemon Go, especially during events. The chances for shinies are way increased. But hold on. Who's clapping over here? Oh, this guy. All right, let me play a hand of blackjack real quick.
Have a seat, sir. Let's play.
Let us play.
Bets, please. Bets are now closed.
Ooh.
Blackjack.
Oh.
10 here. What?
All right, we're done for
Winner
today.
the table, folks.
Van Roos, are you still here? Yo, who took my favorite CD? Does anyone want to give me all their heist money? Anyone? Anyone? Oh. Dude. I was wondering, Van Roos, why this song was in my head, and then I remember for a split second the Weezer song, the Banang Banang. Say it ain't so. I thought I was dreaming. Yeah, that song is cool. It is Chibi Zane. Where the morons? You know what? Right now seems like a good time to launch a coin, whether it's real or not. But with everything going down, I mean, you know what? I'm gonna talk to Banks, one of the co-founders of FaZe. I'm gonna ask him to launch a Ron coin. Stiesel, you must be new here. Vanos has mod privileges where he doesn't see your guys' chats. It's just him and I. He didn't even see the other mods. It's just him and I. It's just for us to chat. Yo, this is actually cool. You guys don't seem to understand. Cancellation is so 2024 and under. Done. It's either never existed or it's done. Alright. Who's in this lobby? What are these guys doing with these over here? Like nobody rides these. What are you, yellow? A scammer pro? A scammer pro? How would you know? You doing a documentary on scammers? I'm not gonna take your word for it, yellow. What up, LG? You saw Hawk, Utah? What the hell is Hawk, Utah? You see that one girl who's getting canceled because she said Nick, and then she said, apparently, huh? She was like, and then she started wiping her nose all viciously. Did you see that? Her reaction to that was like really, really kind of like, even if she didn't say it, and she did say that, Nick, she really looked kind of, she looked kind of suspicious. I mean, look, ooh, $40,000, let's go. Look, I'm gonna be honest. Look, if she said it, I don't care. If she didn't say it, I don't care. But you know what bothers me? The fact that a lot of people care, or they make a big deal about it. What's this person doing? This looks wrong. This character looks like 13 in a casino trying to dress like a stripper. Orpha! I actually do watch her. She was with her friend Nick and stuttered because she called another black dude Nick. No, I know. I saw that she was talking to someone and she was saying Nick. But look, if I'm playing both sides of the field, which I like to, except like when it comes to like sexual shit. Look, when she said Nick, right? When she said Nick, that came out like, it's like if I'm like, say I'm talking to Arifa and there's Amber, and then Amber's all like, hey Louie, I want to go shit on your bed, and I'm like, Arifa, no, I mean, sorry, like I would say like, oh, you're not Arifa, my bad, you're Amber, no. When she said Nick, that was really fast, too fast. That's like Vanos, like Vanos, Terrorizer.
Okay.
It said like Vanos, Terrorizer. Like, I don't know, I've never seen anyone, personally, myself included, I've never experienced anyone making a mistake and calling somebody like the wrong name and immediately like going, oh, like right after it.
You don't mind if I keep my lucky hat on?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I don't watch her, Orpha, I don't watch her. Wow, back cool, you were downgraded to spare change? But I'm saying, like, the way she started, like, playing with her nose right afterwards, for me not knowing, like, I understand that she had the friend Nick, which is that black dude who does come in there, and she was like, this is Nick, I'm talking to Nick, right? I get that. I'm just saying, the way if you don't know her and you just see it, it looks really bad. Sarakins, thanks for gifting Bob a membership. And then the way like and the way she starts rubbing her nose, right? The way she starts like just rubbing her nose, like kind of like it seems like a nervous tick, like oh shit. You guys remember that when Amber Heard said that whole like I was trying to tell I wanted someone that when she fucking tossed up that word salad, which is like I wanted somebody close to Johnny to tell him that I filed or I was going to file for divorce. And then she says something and she goes, right before TMZ was alerted, it's just, she like slaps her mouth and puts her hand to the side of her face and like she's do you guys remember that? That shit was hilarious.
All you need is a chip and a check.
You guys remember that? What up, died? You guys, no dog sipping. That's old. Alright, that's old. We're talking about the funny stuff, like when Elaine was looking into the air because she kept trying to lead Amber for an answer that she was coached on, and she looked up to the sky and started saying, "I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying, I'm trying." You guys remember that? Why are you shadow banned? Back cool? Let me see if I can find that. Hold on, hold on. I think it was in her video deposition. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. YouTube. Hold on. Amber Heard. TMZ. Her deposition. Hold on. Is there no... Hold on. I found it.
If we could please play and display to the jury Plaintiff's Exhibit 1280.
Executive responsible.
Ms. Heard, did you send a text message to Jerry Judge on May 24, 2016, telling Jerry Judge, quote, "I'm desperately trying to reach Johnny. It's extremely important. Please tell him"?
I remember sending the text message that
Listen to how ugly this is
to Jerry, and I remember sending this because I wanted to tell Johnny or have him told by Jerry or someone who knew him or was close to him.
That's already, hold on. That's already like a lot. It's like they just asked, did you text? And it's just like, I wanted, like, her fucking intentions were just so like, dude, hold on. Hold on. Let's see. All right, dude. This is like the trying to fill up a college thesis and stuff like that. You have to use like 1,000 letter or 1,000 words. Hold on.
To Jerry, and I remember sending this because I wanted to.
This is the question again. Look.
I remember.
Hold on.
To reach desperately, telling Jerry Judge, quote, 2016 Judge.
Hold on.
Ms. Heard.
Executive responsible.
Ms. Heard, did you send a text message to Jerry Judge on May 24, 2016, telling Jerry Judge, quote, "I'm desperately trying to reach Johnny"?
And just so you guys know, this is an open-ended question. This is like, I mean, this isn't an open-ended question. This is just a straight up like, did you text this person this, yes or no? And this whole fucking like, hold on, we're going windowed real quick. I can go back and forth between the two real fast. But like, dude, Bob, yeah, it was Sourkins. Thanks for the manners, Bob.
It's extremely important. Please tell him.
I remember sending the text message that is in front of me.
Instead of just answering yes or no, she fucked herself by just talking. Like, for real, all she had to do was just say yes.
Right now to Jerry, and I remember sending this because I wanted to tell Johnny or have him told by Jerry or someone who knew him or was close to him.
So, listen, she texts Jerry to tell Johnny, but now she's saying, or someone close to him. Like, who the fuck's phone did you, like, text? Like, you don't randomly text someone, so this already pissed me off. It just sounds stupid already. Hold on.
Basically, I didn't want him to find out online that I had or was about to file, or I had already filed for divorce. I wanted him to know verbally so that he finds out about the divorce filing or my intention to do so.
I hate the fact that she says she remembers and she doesn't know, like, what it was. Like, I remember. It's like, but you don't. But you don't.
From some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
You slipped up.
Just like there. Did you hear, like, slap her mouth? Did you hear her slap her mouth? When she was like, which was TMZ was alerted.
He finds out about the divorce filing or my intention to do so from some other source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
Arifa, this is what that Emily girl did, like, right with her nose. Watch here. I'm gonna send it to you right now. I'm gonna send it to you right now. Orpha.
Another source other than TMZ, which was alerted.
You slipped up there, didn't you, Miss Heard?
The way her face looks like after she did it was like, fuck. The whole point was to not say. The whole point was to not say TMZ was alerted and stuff like that. Like nobody knew TMZ was alerted, but I fucking said TMZ was alerted. Damn it.
Anything you need, boss.
I need my helicopter because we're going to this hit. See, but the whole thing too, like everyone thought that she was doing cocaine. Like that's stupid. The whole like, look, she's sniffing right here. Like she knows this whole thing is being televised and all that stuff. I don't know. There's just no fucking way. See that's what that girl. She's like, when she said Nick, but like I said, it was like here. Let me play it real fast. Let me play that one. She said she did so bad. Then she started playing with her nose, like fidgeting with her nose. I'm like, oh, dude, even if you're not guilty, you look guilty. Even if you didn't even say that, you look guilty. I don't know how you can't even save yourself from this. And then she did something today, Orpha. Did you see that? She did something today. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. I know I saw it earlier. I was like, what? She's doubling down now? Where's it at, dude? I saw some funny cartoons that they had in the past. You know what? I'm gonna do a react to old cartoons. Hold on, I can't even find it right now. What was her name again? That's how much I care. You know, I'm gonna do LNN, Louis Nogla News, but without Nogla. I'm just gonna have his name on there. There was this video that I saw of a girl that says, do you guys like stretch marks? I swear that it was pasta. Hold on. This is what she said. Are stretch marks a problem? Be honest. That was from RNG Storm, right? And I thought that was pasta because it just popped up on my timeline, like on Twitter. Look, honestly, I don't care what the fuck anyone clips, what I say or what they splice together. Like I don't think clipping that and ooh, you said something racy is cute. Like all you guys have like low tier like humor, and I think it's lame. Like tell Nogla to say the N-word. Like that shit's like, I don't know. It's not funny. It's only funny when people just say it without any context behind it. Or if they say it because they're really mad and you didn't expect them to. You know what I mean? But like, later on, like, you know, if I keep saying like, oh, she said Nick, and it's like, Louis, you better be careful. It's like, you know, dude, really? You don't think that I, Louis, don't know that I should be careful? Or maybe you should know that Louis doesn't really give a fuck? Like, come on, I ain't stupid. Stupid. Gosh. Like I know what I'm saying. You act like I haven't been on... Dude, I've been on YouTube longer than you've been born. I've been on the internet since before you knew it existed. Right? Oh no. And then here comes Robin with the... Show me that you get your vocabulary from the internet. Crashing out. Oh my gosh. Please. I used to say crashing out when I was a kid. That was my thing. That was my thing. Like, I'm gonna go upstairs and crash out. It never used to mean I'm gonna be a bitch and just that didn't mean getting mad. You know what I mean? It wasn't getting mad. Like, I'm so tired of everyone just changing our words. Like, and our sayings and stuff. Like, fuck, now you're gonna make me sound like a loser. Here. Your parents were probably saying this, okay? Like, whenever they come into, like, my uncle's restaurant and stuff like that. And I used to work there. And they go like, that's epic. 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 You guys probably heard me go on this epic rant before. But I'll do it again for you guys. Look, to me, something that was epic was the battle scene in The Lord of the Rings, the Twin Towers. Or the Two Towers. The Twin Towers. The Two Towers, right? The Two Towers. That scene was epic. Anything that Zelda has the Master Sword in when you're powering up or pulling it out, that's epic. The theme song from Zelda when it pops up magically randomly in areas you don't expect it to, that's epic, right? Me having a moment on Palomar, on the mountain, that's epic, right? Me being in Old Town parking lot, that's epic. But then every fucking loser started using it for everything, right? Like, hey, I got a raise. Epic. Like, dude, I asked Whitney to the ball and she said yes. Epic. Like, no. Epic was a way of saying that this was great. This was like a pinnacle in time for you. It was a moment, right? It was sick. It was really, really good. It was big. Now, like, everyone ruined that shit. And it is the internet culture. And like I said, only some people can talk like that. Only some people have that swag. But only some of them have that swagger about them that they can pull that off. Everyone else sounds like they're goofy, trying to sound cool. Like, okay. So epic, right? Yeah, see, Schneids, if something was really cool to me, like I said, I've only adopted a very few lines that were slang. Like, sick is one of them. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. And that's because I grew up hearing my cousins and everyone around me say things that were cool were sick. Right? I was like, sick. Then later on, I realized what slang was. You know, like slang. Like, you know, I call people dude. Like, what's up, dude? What's up? I remember people tried making this popular. Dope and bomb. Oh, that's bomb. That's bomb. That's bomb. I've never said rad. I know all those words. I know rad, radical, bodacious, tubular, gnarly. I never said lit. I never said lit either. But you know where that comes from, right? When people say, oh, that's fire. That's fire. Then how do you get a fire going? It's lit. Like, you light it up. Like, so I get how these evolve. Like, you know, like that's ill. Ill was a thing too. Ill was like sick and cool. Like, ill. That's the illest. Because it's like, it's sick. So if it's sick, what's another way of saying sick? Like, oh, he's sick. Oh, he's ill. He's ill. He's at home with a cough and a fever. He's ill. Oh, yeah, when people used to say that's Gucci or what's Gucci. But, yeah, I guess, like, you know, I've always hated it, though. So this isn't like a new thing to me. Oh, yeah, that's hard as well. I've always just hated these terms because it's kind of like, now you're trying too hard. That's what it was like. That's why I fucking hate it. Because, oh yeah, that's tough. That's peak. And then mid. You remember everything was mid. Mid. EMAC, awesome has a E after the W. That's mid. Mid this, mid that. Ill does People do like, oh, that's ill. I've heard people say it, like, especially in like California. YOLO came out because Drake. Yeah, washed too. But washed stands for washed up. It's just a shorter way of saying washed up. And remember, like, yeah, remember Paris Hilton? Probably you guys don't. But she's like, that's hot. That's hot. That was her line. That's hot. That's hot. That's hot. But yeah, look, it's not a time thing. It has nothing to do with the now. It's just like simping. And now simping is now gooning and glazing. Like, they're so lame, dude. Like, this is why I don't like it. I just picture the most dorkiest, scrawniest kids from Arkansas saying all these lines. Trying to sound cool like Kai and everyone else at AMP. Just trying to sound cool like Aiden Ross and all these dudes. Like, why you glazing over here? Why you gooning over here? Oh, are you a gooner? You gooning? Oh, bro is crashing out. Edging? Yeah, edging. Like, gosh. And I hate when people say, dude, that was such an old term. I say it now because it's so old. It's like, no, bitch, I've been your friend for how many years? I've never heard you say that once in your fucking life. Like, you guys have that one friend, right? You guys have that one friend that justifies the reason why they say things. Like, I say this. I've been saying it for years. Like let's just say they've never said crashing out. Oh, yeah, I came home last night. My fucking dad was crashing out because I crashed his Benz. So he was fucking crashing out on me all night. You know, when did you start saying crashing out? What? I've been saying that for like, I don't know, September in 1915. It's been I think that's the last time I said it. And then I stopped. And I just started saying it again. And coincidentally, everyone started saying it again. So now it looks like I'm a biter or I'm copying everyone. Man. I didn't blacklist. And look at the thing is, here's how you know, like I said, if you guys really want a timeline of when you turned gay and started using these terms, go on your phone and type in like cap, no cap, mid, and scroll all the way up to the top and see when you last used or first used it, and then scroll all the way down and see when it got replaced. And then you'd be like, then you know that you're an unoriginal, stupid fuck. You'd be like, dang, I just go with the times. Darwin was right. Evolution, man. The only thing that evolves with me is my vocabulary. I only evolve my vocabulary. My thought process is still the same, but my vocabulary is different. Right? But for real, I'm not even joking. Just, if you want to see like the moments every time you make a transition from being gay to gay 2 to gay 3, just type in one of the words, like put crash or crashing on your phone to see how many times you and your friends said crash out. And see which one of you was the first one to turn gay. Like, for real, like who was like the first one out of your friend group to start saying crashing out? You know, I had an ex, alright? I had an ex. Thanks, Gordo. Look, I had an ex, right? Rolando, I just am. Here. I would say that's crazy. I would be like, that's crazy. And I remember I never heard her in my life ever say anything that's crazy. Like, ever say crazy about anything. Even if a fucking dog was cockeyed with 4 legs and he would run upside down with 2 legs on the side of his arm coming out, right? And I'm saying arm and everything. Because then you see something like that, you're like, that's crazy, right? She wouldn't even say that's crazy. She would look at that and be like, ew, that's weird. Or something. I've never, ever, ever, in my life, ever heard her say crazy. Okay? So one time, this is like in the early 2000s, right? I was talking about like the music that was coming out. I was talking about like there was a band. Well, Linkin Park was like popular at the time, and I was saying that I was telling her the story of how I have a demo tape. I have a demo tape of Crawling, right? Where it's not like completed. It doesn't say, it's not the mastered version. It's a demo, and I still have it to this day of Crawling. And then I said I saw them play down here in San Diego. Like my friends back in the day used to be in bands. They were trying to make it big and stuff like that. They would do a lot of battle of the bands and shit like that. To be fair, even though I think they're lame as fuck to this day, they weren't that bad in their music, right? They weren't that bad. So anyways, we were talking about it, and I told her, and I was like, hey, I have a demo tape from them. And then I was like, you know what's crazy? And she stopped me. She's like, wait, do you say crazy too? And in my head, I'm like, no, you know me. I like to call everything out. And I'm like, no, dude. I've never, ever, in my life, ever heard her say crazy once. And I almost knew her, like, my whole life. Because, like, you know, she was, like, the girl next door. Literally, almost. And so, as much as we hung out before we started going out and stuff like that, I've never heard her say crazy. Ever, 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 ever. Right? So she's like, wait, you say crazy too? And I'm kind of like, no, dude, this is just her way of setting up. This is her way of putting her foot in the door. This is her way of going, I say crazy as well, right? So I was like, no. So I had to shut it down there. And I was like, stop. I was like, I didn't say stop to her. But it's like, I'm just like in my head, it's like, stop. No, don't, no. You may pass. You may go no further, you know? Like, so I was like, hold on. She's like, what? And I was like, you can't just say, you can't just say this. And she's like, what? And I was like, I've never, ever heard you say crazy. And she's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, even your what seems so fake. Like, what? No, what? Dude, what do you mean? I'm like, I spell crazy with a K. I say crazy all the time. You know, I'm like, no. I was like, you can't make it seem like I'm going crazy myself now by you going, what? I was like, no, dude. I've never heard you say crazy, ever. Like, for real. That has not been a thing. As long as I've known you, you've never said crazy. And and now that, like, you're like, wait, you say crazy too? I know, like, shit, no, that's not what I was gonna say. It's like, no, see, you're doubling down. And I hate when people double down. Because normally they're gonna get caught up in their stupidity. They're gonna get caught up in their little lie or their fantasy of like, no, I swear, right? So what is she gonna say? So, like you guys know, my brain works like, right? It clicks. Everything goes fast and stuff, right? So I'm just sitting there through all the scenarios. Like, what is she gonna say? Like, wait, you say the word crazy too? Like, is she gonna change it now? Is she gonna change it to like, my friend, my best friend, my cousin, my dad, my uncle? They all say crazy, and you say it as well? Or is she gonna say like, no, like I say crazy too? Like, it's cool. We have that in common. Which is like, it's not, because I've never heard you say it. So look. I'm gambling right now. I'm gambling, right? I went all in and said, no, don't even try to say you say it. Because that's the thing. I could have been wrong. She could have been right saying, dude, my dad or my brother, my uncle has been saying this all the fucking time. My cousin could have been saying this, right? She's like, no, it's not that. And I was like, okay, what is it? And she goes, no, it's because I say crazy, but just like that. And I was like, what, the way I say it? She's like, yeah. I was like, I've never, ever heard you. Ever. She goes, really? And she had this look on her face, like, all fake. Like, what? And I'm see, even that looks it looks disingenuous. It doesn't even look like you're really, she didn't look like she was truly perplexed. She was truly puzzled. She looked like trying to play it off. Like, it wasn't natural. You know, it just wasn't natural. Like, you know, after you hang out with someone for a while, you're with someone and you know, like, when they're lying or when they're not telling the truth or when there's something like that, right? Like they're just kind of like, huh? What? Really? And they're looking around. They look like they're uncomfortable in their own skin. Yeah. So she's like, what? I was like, stop. I was like, stop. You're making me want to leave. And she goes, why? And I was like, cause like, dude, look, it's like, I already know it's not true. Like deep down in my heart, it's not true. And I don't like the fact that you're trying to convince me right now that it is true. Like that bothers me. That bothers me. Especially when someone's trying to tell you like something that isn't true that you know is true. And here's the thing, you stupid bitches, because I know some of you be like, I know, that's called gaslighting. No, that's called them being a fucking idiot, alright? It's not gaslighting. It's just they're being a fucking idiot. Like, I hate that gaslighting, this stupid-ass new term, or not new, but used now all of a sudden. I don't like that, like, it can be used as an umbrella, like, for a lot of things right now. And one of the things is, yeah, she's embarrassed. Like, she probably could get away with it. Maybe for a split second, she forgot that she was talking to Louis, right? And she thought that I was a fucking loser. Which, it's almost the same thing, but... but, like... Maybe she thought that, she was talking to somebody else. And she it just automatically flew out of her mouth. Like, oh, you say that too? And it's like, no. No way. No way you say crazy. I've never heard you say crazy. So I told her, alright, so from now on... I go, here's the thing now. You're going to be so self-conscious about the word crazy now. You're going to be so self-conscious about it that you're going to be like, like, when she's going to really want to say crazy, and that happens. That happens anytime I say something I don't like, or when someone says, ew, like, why do you use that term or that word? Like, what not? Like, see, I say like, so like, a lot, alright? I say that, and I hate it. I do hate that. But I'm well aware of it. And I fucking hate it. So when I talk shit about how other people speak, I'm showing no bias. Because I talk shit about myself too. Like, I don't like when I say these things over and over. But I think whatnot sounds fucking lame. It's so... there was this cop, Daniel Hoseclaw, right? He's like serving a term of like 300 plus years in prison because apparently he like raped, molested, and kidnapped, I don't know, some fucking like women. He was a cop and he did all that shit, right? So when they had him tell his story, because I like watching these interviews, like, when like someone's in trouble and shit like that, or like whether they're honest or not. I like to just hear how they speak. And like, it's funny, like, after when they admit to it, sometimes I hate that when they give you spoiler alerts, go like, oh yeah, they admit to it later on. Sometimes I don't mind hearing the spoilers, because you get to see how confident they are when they're talking, like, oh yeah, I said this, I said that, and I said this, and oh yeah, they're telling this whole story. Do you know this person? Like the person that they fucking brutally murdered and stuff like that, and they took a shower in their blood, and they kept their eyeballs in a jar, and they lick them every day and stuff like that. And like, do you know this person? It's like, no, I don't really know that person. Have you ever seen that person? It's like, no, never really seen them. Have they been around the neighborhood? My neighborhood? It's kind of like, you fucking know. So, alright. The reason why anytime you hear me talk shit about anyone and stuff like that, just know this. Just know this. I, Louis, have talked the hardest shit to myself. Which is why I don't care what I say to you guys. Because I know I've said the stuff that I said to you guys worse about myself. And the reason why, because I believe you have to embarrass yourself to change. Like, not only do you need to like make fun of your shortcomings or things like that, you just gotta fucking recognize them so you cannot be an idiot. You know? Like, I told you guys a story before, like when it was stupid. When I did some stupid shit when I was younger. And I'm like, dang, it's embarrassing looking at it now. I'll tell you some embarrassing Louis stuff later on. Not right now. But yeah, dude, yeah, all right. So look, I told my ex, right, who wanted to say crazy, because I was like, oh, you know what's crazy? No, I told her, I was like, yeah, like I have that band Linkin Park's like demo tape of Crawling, because we heard it on the radio, and I was like, that's crazy, right? I was like, that's crazy, and she's like, huh? Like, oh, you see that too? And I just like, I knew she was pinpointing the word crazy and stuff like that. So then I'm calling her out on that, and I go, yeah. So from now on, what? It's gonna be like, you're gonna be like, hey, you know what's crazy? This is crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy, huh? Crazy, crazy. This is crazy, right? This is crazy. Look at it. Like, I said, you're gonna be all ugly like this now, right? And if not, whenever she wants to say the word crazy, because of what I said now that's gonna ruin it. She's gonna be like, that's peculiar, isn't it? Or that's odd, huh? It's like, I know you want to say crazy, just say it. Like, I'm not sitting there thinking about it, which wasn't necessarily true, because when I know she's gonna say crazy or something, I think that she's gonna say crazy. I have this with everyone that I've ever met. When anyone says the word basically, I hate hearing it. So I always bring it up. Like, quit fucking using that word. Like, shut the fuck up with that word. Because it's the most useless word ever. It is so long. And trust me, basically can be shortened to just yes. Or if the answer is no, no. Like, if you tell someone their job is, number 1, I need you to jump. Number 2, do a push-up. Number 3, tie your belt. Number 4, hang yourself, right? And they're all, that's all I need to do? And then you answer with, basically. It's like, just say yes. Just say yes. Just say fucking yes. That's it. Like, I just, I don't know. I don't know why these words bother me. I guess because, look, I'm not going to say I'm a professional at English, but one thing that bothers me at times is when people say that I have an accent. I'm like, what? The only people I feel are allowed to say I have an accent are people that are from England, Canada, other English-speaking countries, Australia. They can say I have an American accent. Because, for the most part, you guys hear this. If I don't know a word, I'll type it in Google and I'll hear how to pronounce it. And that's how I'll say it. I'll learn it from there. So I'm like, dude, I'm just saying it the way I'm supposed to say it. I'm not from Boston where I sound like a crow or a bird when I'm trying to say car. It's C-A-R. R-C sounds either like S or K. The A sounds like or A, and R is just R. So K, R, car. No, car. I need my car. I have a Bostonian accent. Let me get my car fixed. My car needs to get fixed. Right? I say car. So like, hey, you sound like you're like Mexicans. Like, how? I don't say shit like a Mexican. I don't even speak Spanish. Like, well, I'm talking about people that when they see me, they try to say that I say stuff. It's like, no, dude, I don't have an accent. And it's not like I'm saying it. All my life on the internet, I've been told I sound like a white boy. Like, yo, shut up, white boy. You little scrawny white kid. Some fucking white dude. Like, I've always been talked shit by everyone, thinking that I was, and they always called me white. Look, Ela. I've met Ela, you guys, in real life. She tried to rock bottom me, but I stole Cole's thunder. How many years ago was that, Ela? Like 2 years ago? At Comic-Con? And I was with the family. Some random family. What up, dinner time? You see, you guys get accents from how people talk. You guys get accents from how they talk. So if you hear someone say like, yo, give me my wiener, you're going to say wieners like that. Wiener, 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 chicken dinner. Right? You're going to talk by what you hear. I didn't really grow up with a lot of like Mexicans that spoke Spanish. Otherwise, I would have picked it up. I know a little bit of it, but it's not enough. I went to school in National City, dude. That was like 50% Filipinos, 50% Mexicans there. So I hear them in school, but I'm not in school more than I'm at home or hanging out with friends. Uh-oh, who's getting kicked? Who's getting kicked? Wait, I came back in here because I wanted to fly my helicopter. Thanks.
Good to see you, boss. What can I do for you? Let me know what you want, and I'll tell the Pegasus people to get it ready.
Thanks.
Sure. It's on the way to the helipad.
Louis, what's wrong with accents? You say you don't know Spanish, then how do you explain speaking Spanish besides enjoy it in videos? Just because I know a couple phrases, I wouldn't say that I'm full-blown, like, fluent in Spanish. That's why. I watch anime and I know a couple phrases, doesn't mean I know how to speak fluent Japanese. I'm not gonna be pretentious and claim I know all that stuff. I don't. My family members do speak Spanish. Look, my mom actually grew up in Mexico. My mom actually grew up in Mexico, dude. Like I said, I'm sure I do have some Mexican blood in me. I just don't know how much. A new Louis and Nogla video will be up like months from now. Fuck! I'm gonna go at Buzzard over Sparrow. Although I do love the Buzzard's speed. I like the although I love the Sparrow's speed, fuck. I love the guns though on the Buzzard. You guys think I still got this after I fucked up so many times? What up, David? I am playing on PC. Why, Robin? You about to crash out? Victor, why? Here's what I hate, alright? I hate when people insinuate or try to turn my words into something they're not. Like, they turn them into what they want or they think I'm saying. Instead of asking me, hey, Louis, why do you believe in this? And get their answer. Instead, Victor tries putting words or their own definition or what I'm saying, their own conclusion into their mouth and saying, hold on here. Let me read it after I'm done doing this. I don't speak in hieroglyphs, dude, or riddles. Louis, you're Hispanic. Nothing wrong with it. You shouldn't be ashamed of your accent, bro. Those that call out your accent, envy your accent. No! I'm not ashamed of my accent. I'm saying I do not. Alright? I do not have an accent. I sound American. Like, I don't talk any different. Yes, Eldon, I remember that. I never, like, look, if the word is no, I say no. I don't go no, or no, or no. I say no. I say whatever Webster Dictionary says the word sounds like, I say it the way it sounds. I don't change it. maybe I'll elongate it, something like, dude. So I'm just like, whoa, or something. But I'm not ashamed of it in my accent or anything. I'm just saying I don't have an accent. I talk like an American. Shut the fuck up, Chain. And then, Mr. Smith, how come Louis doesn't upload videos to his channel and only streams? Because I only want to stream. That's it. That's it. There's no secret. That's just it. I just want to stream. Zay, yeah, when I hear them saying "nar," it like, I know it's an exaggeration, but it does sound like that. Instead of them saying no, and they go "nar," it sounds ugly. But then I hate it also when you talk to people, usually girls, right? And then you're like, you know, okay, just because the word is no. Just because the word is no. Oh, and then look at, there goes Victor with the whole mad thing. Like, yes, I'm mad. I'm extremely mad. Like, why? Why can't I just be, hold on. I'm just displeased. Does that mean I'm mad? Fuck. Because I'm displeased? I'm not mad. But I'm not gonna sound happy. It's like, look, if it's like I'm this guy right here and I got shot, right? I got shot up. And I'm like, damn, that bitch shot me. It's like, don't be mad. It's like, I'm not. What do you want me to sound like? Happy? Just. I believe in you, Mr. Smith. But look, okay. I hate no, alright? I hate no. Let me tell you something. Alright, here. We're going on another tangent. Let's talk about Victor, I think you need a girlfriend or a boyfriend. You just need someone to play with your private parts instead of talking to me. That's what you need. It's more important that you find that instead of like sit here and try to tell me what I need. I think you need to fill out some McDonald's applications and get to it. But listen, you guys. For me, right? Where's Arifa? Arifa, are you still here? Are you still here, Arifa? Please, please be here, Arifa. Wait, what time is it? I wonder if I can still message her. Tell her to come back. There's no way a CEO is going to be sitting here telling me about things like this without periods or apostrophes, proper capitalization of words. Telling me to embrace my heritage. You just sound like, someone who wants Trump out of office. Instead. That's what you sound like. Alright, let me go to the stash house real quick and fuck it up real quick. No, it's true. It's like, dude, I'm a fucking astronaut, bro. Genius level intellect. Call me Mr. Fantastic. But I'm in your stream. Like, I know everyone in here is not cool, right? And the thing is, at least everyone else is self-aware. They don't try to be better than what they aren't. Or are. It's just fuck, dude. That's why I like my little audience. There you go. There's your therapy right there. Did you get your therapy? That's what I'm talking about. Hurry up, because I need to grab that thing over there. Actually, never mind. 266883. 266883. 26. Or no, a 72. My bad. Wait. I didn't even get the fucking numbers right. Hold on. Let's start that all over again. 726883. 726883. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate your guys' help. This guy though, dude. Now, but for real, all right, because we were talking about no, right? The way they say no and stuff like that. Yes, Victor! You don't need to look that deep. Everyone who watches my shit is lame. Everyone, even me, when I look back at it, when I'm editing, I'm lame for editing it. Alright? We're all fucking on the lower part of the totem pole. Now box that up and send it to TMZ. You got yourself a scoop. Alright. Here's what I hate. Look, I'm gonna go in this thing and I'm just gonna like leave it alone. I'm gonna collect time and stuff like that because I don't think I can get kicked. Cause I gotta stand up, dude. I like to walk and talk. All right, I like to walk and talk. All right, let me tell you. All my friends right now are playing a game. Oh, let me see what they're playing. I think it's called Spyfall. So far, it's Wildcat, No Glove, Pasta, Terrorizer, Vanos playing Spyfall. I don't know if they're having fun. I wonder if they're having fun. I should just play in there. Alright. I don't know, Extreme. I just don't want to right now. I don't want to use the oppressor. Alright, listen though. Alright? Because I gotta leave in like 20 minutes. About no and exes. Our girlfriends. You know what I hate the most? This is gonna sound bad, but just listen to the whole thing, alright? Before you fucking come to your dumbass conclusions. You know what? You know what? Here. I'll shut you guys up. Here. None of you guys can talk, alright? None of you guys can talk. Just shut up now. Shut the fuck up, alright? Here. I'm gonna make it so you can't speak. Hold your shitty ass remarks until I'm done saying what I have to say. Then you can control C the dumb shit you wanted to say the whole time, alright? And control V it. Or just leave it there until you can say it, alright? Hold on. Where do I do it? Customization? Oh yeah, here. Who can chat? No one. Did it work? Oh shit. It's actually gonna kick me? Oh no, it's just the time. Wait, did the chat actually disappear? Hold on, bring it back. Hold on. Whoops. Alright. Okay, did it work? Oh, it did. Alright. Good. Alright, I have the power. Let's go. Alright, here. Everyone, shut up. Here we go. Alright. So, like I said, this is going to sound bad, but shut up and let me say it. Okay. So, whenever I'm in a relationship or when I'm talking to someone, I hate when they say no to joking things. Like, or not even if you're joking. I'm talking about like, let's just say they work at a hair salon, right? And they work at a hair salon. I hate boring girls that are always, no, I don't want, no. I'm talking about that kind of no, okay? So before you get all like, oh, you don't like consent? Shut the fuck up. I'm talking about like, no when, like, if I'm like, Teresa, come suck my dick real quick. And she's like, if she says no, but, and I'm just saying like, this is like a fucking out there kind of like thingy. But if she says no, she goes, no, I can't right now because I'm cooking. Unless you come over here and stand on a chair or something, and I'll do it as I'm stirring my beans, my frijoles. Then I'll do it. But I can't do it right now. I'm gonna burn my food, you know? Then I can get that no. The reason why I hate hearing like no though, it's just kind of like it's a testament of how boring you are. Like, you're so unfun. You're not fun. Like, doing stuff with you is lame. Everything is just no, no, no. It's shut down. It's shut down, and it's fucking boring. Like, I say no because I always say yeah. So I do the opposite. But, or I'll make it dramatic. Like, hey Louis, can you throw my trash? And it's like, yeah. Can you set it on fire first? And then it's like a no, or you're weird. Why do you want me to set it off? It's like, I truly don't. I'm gonna throw the trash away boringly. I'm gonna lift up your trash can. I'm gonna grab the trash out, maybe by the stringy things on the sides. I'm gonna put it over my fucking back like Santa Claus, and I'm gonna throw it in your trash can outside. Like, I'm gonna do that. I am gonna do it very boringly. But it's like, I'm just bored, dude. Like, so just humor me. Just humor me. That's the thing. I feel like a lot of the girls that I've ever been with in my life, there's only a few that have been cool as fuck. That say things that make me feel like, you know what I'm saying? And for the most part, like, the majority of them have always been lame. Like, can you give me a glass of water? Like, yeah. Do you mind if I put glass in it? No. Why would you put glass in it? And then it's like, all right. But before me going, you're lame. It's like, don't you want to tickle your fancy? Like, what? More like slice my throat. Do you want me to die? And it's like, yeah, along with your fucking humor, right? But it's like, gosh, instead of just, yeah, you're gonna put glass in it? Yeah. Okay, can you give me a glass of water with glass? At least they try, you know, at least you tried. It wasn't the funniest thing ever, but at least you tried. But I fucking hate lame, boring girls. That's what I was getting at with the whole no thing. I hate hearing no too much because, like, all I'm hearing is you're uncreative, you're not funny, you're not clever, you're not witty, and you're boring. Which means I, Louis, have to carry the load. I have to carry the humor in this relationship. Like, you're not going to entertain me. You're boring. You're fucking boring. Everything is no. And if it's a serious no, like, that shit's the worst, right? Alright, look. I'm a nerd, so I like to, like, organize stuff, like, files sometimes. And here, there's two parallels. There's a yes and there's a no. Alright? So, I had a girl who was really good with Excel sheets. Really good with Excel sheets. And she was talking about, like, alright, this is at the same time. I had a friend and I had a girlfriend who who excelled at Excel sheets. They excelled at Excel sheets. Right? To a fucking genius Tony Stark level. And I wanted to know my inventory in a game, and I asked girlfriend if she could do it, right? I asked the girlfriend. I was like, and I asked like this, because I know that's part of her job. I know it's part of her job, and I don't think that she wants to sit there making an Excel sheet. But I don't really ask my girlfriends for much. Like, I've never really asked anyone for anything. Yeah, this is prime Omega rich fucking Louis on top of the world, right? I don't ask anyone for shit. So, I asked my girlfriend. I said, hey, I have a question. And it's like, okay, what's up? And it's like, well, call me after work, or call me, like, later, blah, blah, blah. It's like, is it important? It's like, no, it's not important at all. Okay. So later on, it's after work, and it's like the hi, how you doing, and stuff like that. It's like, good. So what were you gonna ask me? I go, question. And it's like I said, you know, I know this isn't the funnest thing in the world for you, right? And I said, but I'm just wondering, can you make me an Excel sheet? And it's like, for what? And it's like, it's already that, I can already tell it's a no, but I'm gonna try anyways, you know? It's like, you're my girlfriend. Like, what, like, if I could do something that could help you, or that you asked me to do, I would do it. So I asked, I was like, can you do me like an Excel sheet for, fuck, what was it? It was either Destiny or some Red Dead stuff, right? One of there, because I needed both. But I was like, I think it could have been Fortnite too, like Save the World stuff. It could have been all three, if I'm being honest. So, so I said, oh yeah, I was trying to collect shit and stuff like that in Red Dead. And it was for sure Red Dead. And then I asked, like I just want to be able to collect treasures and blah, 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 this, that. And then just like, okay, like, isn't there like something online that you could use? I'm like, there are a couple things online, but I just wanted a spreadsheet for myself because there's only certain things that I do want. I don't want everything. I just want these certain things, and I need these certain things, and I need a certain amount, and I just want to have my laptop next to me, so when I get one, I click on the sheet, and I drop it down by one, and if I get another one, I drop it down by one. And then she's like, yeah, that sounds like a lot of work. No thanks. And it's like, look, she could have said no, and I'm totally fine with no. But to me, I'm like, that's fucking whack, dude. Like, that's whack. Then I'm thinking, now that makes me think about the shit I do for this bitch, right? Like, hey, I have some mail at my grandma's house. Can you come pick it up for me? And it's like, yeah, I don't mind. But I need it by 5. And it's like 4:30. And it's going to take me 2 hours to get there. So it's like, so you want me to do the impossible? And if I don't, it's kind of like an attitude where it's like, can you do, never mind, I'll ask my friend or ask my cousin to do it instead. And then they want to rush off the phone like fast. Like, okay, I'll let you go. It's like, wait, I'll go do it. It's like, no, that's fine. What? There's actually a limit on this? I didn't know that. All right, hold on. Let me go back to my time trial quick. But yeah, like, okay, so I felt like, yeah, that shit was like fucking whack, right? Well, I'm just like, here, I'll make it so you guys can talk for a little bit. I'll hear what you guys have to say. I'll hear what you have to say, your dumbass opinions and stuff like that. Okay. Welcome. But it feels whack, right? Because it's like I asked for a favor, right? I asked for a favor, and it's just a straight up like no. And like that's the thing. I ask very often, and it just makes me think like the future of my like. All right, you're my girlfriend right now. You're my girlfriend right now. So let's say we get married. Is it always gonna be no? Is it always gonna be fucking no with you? Like, that shit's whack. So anyways, I'm sitting there in the chat. I'm sitting there at my Xbox party, right? I'm sitting at an Xbox party. And I didn't even know at the time, but this girl was into me, okay? She was into me. And I was saying, dude, I need a I was explaining to my friends like I want an Excel sheet. I was like, I wanted an Excel sheet. And then like they were saying like, oh yeah, doesn't your ex like work with stuff like that? Or your ex? Well, my ex now, but doesn't your girlfriend do that stuff? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, how come she doesn't do it for you? I didn't want to say because she's a fucking bitch. I didn't want to say because she was lame. You know what I mean? Like, but that's the thing though. It's like it sucks because like my friends did know because she would play with us sometimes and they would know. I'm not talking about my YouTube friends, right? Like I'm talking about my IRLs and stuff that I play games with at the time. So it's kind of like, you know, like, and that's the thing too. Oh yeah, I told her this. I said, look, I know it's not fun. I said, I'll super compensate you for your time. Like, could I hire you? I was like, could I hire you to do it for me? And she jokingly was like, how much? I don't know, charge me. She's like, no, I'm not gonna, like, I don't want to do it. No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that for you. So it's like, it just sucked because it's like, you know, like I said, I don't ask for much. I'm not saying that because I'm entitled to like fucking your time and stuff like that. But it's like, it just makes, I want a girlfriend that's very thoughtful. I want a girlfriend that's really cool. And like, even if she didn't want to do that for me, right? I want a girlfriend that can at least be like, you know what? This dude's done stuff for me that I know he didn't fucking want to do. You know what I'm saying, Litzy? Are you that girl, Litzy? Are you like that? Like, I want a girl that recognizes that even though, like, she doesn't find it fun, at least she knows that she's asked me for favors or I've offered for stupid shit that I didn't want to do, but I still did it for her. And at least, like, you know, that'll be like, okay, you know, he helped me out or whatever. So anyways, yeah, I'm talking about, like, I'm not talking shit, like, about her here. I'll tell you this, like, whenever I'm with someone, right, I will never say shitty things about them unless they're shitty people. And I don't give a fuck, like, if, you know, they're in the chat and they hear it and stuff like that. If they're shitty people, I'm not fucking lying. Like, they can say whatever the fuck they want. Some people have. And I don't give a fuck. But I mean, like, I feel like when I'm with someone, like, yeah, when I'm with someone, I don't really, like, say shit about them at all. Cause, like, you know, I wouldn't want it to be weird, you know? Like, I talk shit about the person I'm with right now, and I'm like, fuck them, blah, 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 I fucking don't want to be with them, they cheated on me, and they did all this stuff, and then, like, a week later, I'm with them, and they're like, hey, guys, ha, everything's cool, ha. You know? But, yeah, so I felt like, I was talking about that in the party. I was like, yo, do any of you guys know how to, like, do spreadsheets or Microsoft Word something? Like, you guys know how to make the rows and columns and things like that? Like, they're like, no. And I'm sure I could have Googled it and learned. But then the girl, right? The girl, she was all like, fuck you, Victor. Quit trying to be like psychoanalysis therapist and get off my dick, dude. Like, for real. Like, I don't know if you're trying to make, like, a story on me or, like, a Bible, and you think this is, like, a Bible verse later on about, like, Louis was like this in the chat. Like, I'm like this all the time. You must be new. But, yeah, I felt like... So, listen. I told that girl, right? Don't you got a business to run, CEO? Or are you running it into the ground at the moment? But alright, for real. I was talking in the chat with my friends, and I was like, do any of you guys know? And that's the thing, like I said, I'm not gonna shit on her or anything at the time. So it's like, do any of you guys know how to do this? They're like, no, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't your girlfriend know how to do that? And I was like, she does, but she's busy. And they're just like, yeah, she's pretty busy, you know? And then I was saying too, like, she works on that shit all the time. She works on that. I don't think she'd want to, like, I don't want to make her do that. You know what I mean? Like, she works on Excel sheets all day at work. I don't want to make her do that. And some of my friends were like, you know, why don't you ask her to do it? Like, on the day off or something, or, like, ask her to teach you or something like that. I was like, yeah, maybe. But I already didn't like the way she, like, was talking about it. Like, nah, man, like, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. Thanks, Lydia. We're just talking about, like, shit. Right? So, the girl in the chat, the girl in our party, messages me. Well, she tells me, too, she was like, I know how to make spreadsheets. I'm like, do you? And she's like, yeah. Like, what do you need? And I'm like, I need something like this and this and that. She goes, oh, text me, like, she's like, send me a picture of what you want. And, like, write down, like, what you want for the columns or the rows and blah, 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 right? And then she's like, and I can work on something like that for you. And I was like, really? I was like, how much would you charge? She's like, charge? I was like, I'll do it for you for free. And I was like, nah, but it's going to take a long time. She's like, no, I know how to make a spreadsheet fast. It'll probably, at most, 10, 15 minutes. And then I'm just like, it sucks when you have, like, friends that are girls, the opposite sex, that are way cooler than your current girlfriend. Or then when you start remembering girls that you should have probably give a chance to, and you're stuck with the girl, you're like, fuck, I remember this cool ass girl, dude. Like, damn it. And then, like, maybe sometimes you sit there thinking, like, maybe it's nostalgia. Like, maybe I tried with this girl because I thought it would have been a good future. Or maybe I thought, and it's like, damn, that other girl was, like, cool as fuck. So, here, a side story, right? I find out later on that Excel sheet girl liked me. Like, my girlfriend and I break up, right? My girlfriend and I break up, and then, like, I'm telling my friends and all that stuff. And then she tells me too. Thanks, Victor. You too, man. She tells me too, though, right? She goes, But that's the thing, though, Litzy. I have a girlfriend at the time. So, it didn't matter if any girl liked me, you know? Like, it's fine that if another girl liked me and stuff like that, but I had a girlfriend. And to be fair, she was being respectful. She didn't, like, step over any bounds or anything. But as a friend, she did offer to help me with some Excel sheets and shit. And I thought that was cool. But what made me do, like, anytime, and I think this is real for anyone, anytime, whether you're in a relationship, not in a relationship, whatever, you do reflect on experiences, right? You do reflect on experiences. And I realized she would always say no. My girlfriend at the time would always say no for everything. Like, just like,
Sure.
like I said, you could say no. That's not a bad thing to say no. But I'm talking about, you know me. It's like, I hate when, like, you know me. Why are you going out with Louis? Why are you going out with me? You know, like, my humor is stupid. You know it's ugly. You know I say the shittiest things. So it's not weird. It's weird if I don't say that stuff. So if I'm like, hey, do you want to come over so I can put you in my fireplace? And then you give me like that look, like say like we're talking, like you know, you're in your car and you're leaving. And like, you know, I'm leaving your house or something like that or whatever. I'm like, and I'm looking at you, I'm like, you want to come over like tomorrow? And then like, I can cook you, then cook you dinner. And like, you know, the joke in there is I'm going to cook you, like I'm going to put you in the stove. Or I'm going to stick a fucking thing up your ass and like spin you around like a one of those pigs over an open flame. Right? And I'm saying it like that intentionally, like I'm going to cook you and then I'm going to cook you some food, right? And to me, I just want to know if the girl I'm going to be with is boring. So I say shit like that. I'm like, oh, if you cook me, what are you going to eat for dessert if you're going to have me for dinner? And it's like, oh, well, I'm going to like take your eyeballs out and put them in the freezer and I'll have some ice cream or some shit like that. You know what I mean? Thanks, Fiery Dragon. Like, I don't know, dude. Like, I do shit like that. Like, I say stuff like that. And then I realize the more I say stuff like that, and the girls that say no, or they go, ew, or they look at me weird, it's like, why the fuck are you with me? Lame ass bitch. Like, why the fuck are you with me? Like, you watched my videos, or you grew up with me, or you hung out with me, oh, you're so funny, right? You're so funny, or like, oh my gosh, your friends are right, you're funny, and like, all that shit. So now I'm doing the shit that you know that I would do, and now it's weird. That's so weird. Why would you say that? Or, no, thank you. And it's like, I know I'm funny, or creative. You're just boring. You're just fucking boring then. And that makes me think like, fuck, dude. I made the wrong choice. I made the wrong decision. I picked some lame girl. Like, they don't say anything funny. It's just, no, 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 no. It's like, ugh. You want some water? Yes. Do you mind if I spike it? Can you put, like, 5 this time? Oh, yeah. I got you. You know? And it's like, at least, you know what I mean? No. Unless you're gonna, like, fucking, like, hit me over the head with a sledgehammer or something. It's like, you tried. You know? But at least it's something. It's something. Just like you might spike it. That's not funny. You think rape jokes are humorous? Sometimes. Like, yes. But it's just, I don't know, dude. I don't know. So it's like, for me, like I said, I fucking hate that, like, you know who I am. You know how I am. You know the kind of jokes I make and stuff like that. And I'm not saying I'm on 24/7 all the time. I'm always funny. I'm always joking. I'm always saying shit like this. Like I said, sometimes it's just like, I don't know, dude. It's just fucking, yeah, for when you guys said no earlier, like, I hate the way, like, Australians say no. I hate that. I hate, like, just hearing no for anything. Like, and I guess, like I said, like, you can say no, and it's totally fine. I'm just talking about, like, when it's dramatic shit all the time. Like, hey, do you wanna 69 at, like, some random person's wedding in the middle of the altar? And it's like, oh, can I bring my friends? Like, yeah, dude, have them recorded and stuff like that. It's like, yeah? It's like, yeah, I'm down. You know, like, it just, cause why? One, I'm really not gonna fucking 69 anyone at anyone's wedding. I know for sure I'm not gonna do that. So already the question's stupid. But it's like, maybe I'm just bored, and I'm just saying the stupid shit that I always say, like I say in these streams. And I just want you to say something with me. Like, be funny with me. Be creative with me. But like, if it's a double whammy, Like if it's that face, like the or like why would you say that? It's like fuck you, dude. Fuck you. No. Lydia, it's like they expect the true side of you when in reality that's who you really are. I am, dude. The way you see me on here is the way I am in person. But yeah, like that's what I hate though. Like it's just, dude, I want someone to have my energy. I want someone like, you know how they say like match my freak? It's like match my humor. I know we're gonna be a mismatch. Unless you're another content creator that you're hilariously funny that nobody knew about, cool. But I'm gonna go out on a limb here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna assume it's safe to say that I, Louis, am pretty funny. I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty funny. I think I made a success out of being pretty funny. It might be a tad exaggeration. At one point, I used to have millions of views and millions of active subscribers and stuff like that. I think I was funny at one point. I don't think it's diminished. My humor isn't gone away. But for me, it's hard, right? It's hard to find a girl to match my humor or to understand it. And the girls that do, and the girls that did, it sucks that those relationships ended. Some of them, sometimes it wasn't because, like, you know, we didn't get along or anything. Sometimes it was just due to circumstances. Someone was moving, someone was leaving. Maybe, like, you know, the workload, college, shit like that just got in the way and stuff like that. And seeing less and less of each other, just, we just didn't feel it. That kind of stuff. Even though we would want to or tried, it just, the feelings weren't there, you know? Hello. But yeah, I feel like Pat Rose, to be honest, I've never had a girlfriend live with me. Ever. Like for real. Yeah, I've never had a girlfriend live with me. But yeah, like I said, I think like for me, what makes me who I am is my mouth. 100%. I run my mouth all the time. And what comes from my mouth are my thoughts and me speaking my mind and stuff like that. And like I said, like if someone doesn't get that, if someone doesn't understand that, if someone's whack with it with that shit, it's not gonna work, dude. And one of the ways it's not gonna work is to always know. Always know, dude. Like for real. And it's like, is it cool? Like, you want to go to the jacuzzi right now and like put some sharks and piranhas in the water? No, how would you do that? Or why are you thinking about that? It's like, why are you questioning? Who the fuck are you with? That goes back to that, like, Louis Caliber is the most random, stupidest person in the galaxy. And says the most random, stupidest, galaxy-esque things. You know? So it's like, what the fuck? I just said what I would normally say. It's weird if I say something normal where I go like, let's just sit here and do nothing. Let's just enjoy looking into each other's eyes. Actually, but I do stuff like that. I do stuff like that, dude. Like, ask Amori. Like, I started doing this slow kiss. Like, it's dramatic, like in the movies. And that ugly-ass whisper. I'll be like, you're just so beautiful. And I'll like lean in all slow. and then we both laugh because that shit's so ugly and disgusting. I'll do it next time on a stream when she's with me and be like, hey. Whoa, no fucking way, Dubcat. Welcome to Weird Flex. You get to slap Teresa around 462 times. Dubcat, remember that. I forgot how many times I said. I just said how many times, but Dubcat. Just 500 times. Just no, 600. I'll remember 600. This girl right here, Teresa, just slap her up, dude. She doesn't mind. She actually likes it. Dubcat, I believe you, Dubcat. Dubcat, this is the way to get a girlfriend, seriously. I think Italo meant to say Clark, not Kark. But alright, everyone! Dubcat, thank you! I'll be back, possibly later on tonight, because I kind of want to start streaming Resident Evil 7. Dubcat, be there, be squared. And Zask, welcome to Spare Change. Alright, everyone. I love you guys. I will talk to you guys later. Let's see, I read something different from that see you later because I'm above my computer. I'm trying to like fix my curtains. Or my curtains. What do I call my blinds? Curtains. But yeah, I'm trying, fuck it. I love you guys. Even you, Victor. But I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks again, Dubcat, and everyone else, especially Zask, that opened up their wallets for this poor fucking pathetic streamer named Lou Colbert. Alright, I will talk to you guys a little later. Peace, everyone, peace! And thank you guys for hanging out. We'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.